Online, am I audible? People online, can you hear me? Good. We will start in 5 minutes. No worries. Okay. You can discuss the HTML however you want. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Good. I am also good. Now, interesting point, as you already know, tomorrow class will be there. I know that it will be difficult. Imagine my situation. You guys are just coming to the class tomorrow. I am working on Sunday. Okay. But I will make it the class as interactive, as good as it is. Okay. We will have in a funny, interesting session. Okay. We won't be having in a boring session. and I don't think my sessions will be boring. Okay, so uh, I am saying it myself. Okay, it's like my own certification. So tomorrow everyone come, because anyway after few days we will have holidays. I don't know when it will be. At that time we miss each other, right? I really love the guys who said yes. Why you will miss me, Ray? Seriously. And I also won't miss you guys. I know that. Yeah. Anyway, but I surely miss the classes if the classes were not there. Believe me, guys, when you do any activity, if it is daily, even though you feel it like you are not having any connections, when you are not doing that particular activity on particular day, you will feel some kind of connection. Even how much boring that activity is, including what we do, bath, brush, and also one day if we skip it, we feel kind of connection to it. Except the lazy people who don't bath. Okay, I know some of my friends who don't bath for days. And I was like, how can they? It's normal. Now, anyway, screen share karo sir. Very good. Now let me screen share it. Yeah, let's start the class. Some people really put different names when it is online. One guy put the name as Akhilesh Yadav's Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. He literally put that in the online. I really don't understand why put the people fake's name. Either his name is bad or he don't like his name. Else, why would he put another name? Nickname, Akhilesh Yadav. Okay. Yeah, I think we are in Bootstrap, right? Let's complete that Pikachu. Yeah, that is also right. Maybe he is trying to be funny. That's good. I like people who have nice sense of humor, if it is in limits. Yeah. Everyone likes sense of humor until someone makes joke of them, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's come here, sir. Let's see the code. Let's understand first where we write this all. Okay, where are we continuing this? Let's start a new one then. Okay. See, sir, everyone, just for a quick revision, come back to class. We started discussing one library, sir, which is called Bootstrap. And libraries are the interesting features in the internet. Like anyone can share any of their file. You can create your own library actually. You write only one single function. Let me define. Like for example, I write dot prasad, that means background color something something. I write one particular file. Then I can share it within the CDN, so that if anyone, you can import that particular one. You can make it a link. Automatically, when you give any particular div as Prasad class, automatically you will get that background color. So it's as simple as that, and it can become complex also. For example, you want some button, okay, sliders. You want slider. You want some pop-ups whenever you click on it. You want some accordions. You want some calendar. Some functionalities we all need now. So some guy is so free, and he will do all these functionalities, and he will put it in a file, and he will give it for free of cost everyone. And what we will do, we will link that file into our code and we will use it. If you remember, yesterday in our code, I imported two files. One is animate.css, sir. See, animate.min.css and bootstrap.min.css. Sir, let me tell you one interesting fact. Maybe some people having this doubt also. At the end of JavaScript also we'll discuss this, but I'm telling it dot min why, sir. Why? Because this is called minification. What it is called? Minification. Minification is a technique. First, people when they write, they will write it in bootstrap.css only. After writing it, they will put that particular file into the internet. When they put that into internet, they don't want that file to be shared by they. If for example, if this file is in my code base, if I go here, if I right click, inspect, now if I go to sources, now I can't see the bootstrap file. I can see only index and the styles. But actually, I can use the bootstrap, right? Because that is minified. And at the same time, minified files will be combined. It's like when someone sees in the online, they can't able to identify it. They can't able to exactly read it. Why they do it? For security reasons, they will make the files minified so that the normal it's not readable to the eyes. I think if when you see the bootstrap also, you can't read it normally. See, this is not how a basic CSS file looks, right? Basic CSS files will be in a linear structure, line by line, nicely, neatly. But here, see, everything seems messy. But this is the same file. They have removed every gap possible so that it will automatically improve the security. People will be feeling difficult to read. Okay. That is called minification. A technique when we are making it into production, we will do it. And we will understand actual advantage of it once we come to the JavaScript. Okay. Now, anyway, let's start it, sir. Okay, someone said it a nice question, Mayank, but sir, we can't use it if we write like this. We can't use it, CSS as an offline one. Yes, we can't use it because I'm including it in the link of internet. Sir, what if I want to use it? You can download the Bootstrap using zip file. If I go to Bootstrap, get a Bootstrap website, sir, and if you go to doc, then you can have a download option here. And if you go to download, you can directly download the file, sir. A zip file will be downloaded. Okay. See, and inside this folder, you will have that file and you can include that file into your code. Same like how you do it with your style.css. Then it will be offline. You got my point? But anyway, when it comes to the production, your website will be online only, na? So that's why I'm going with this one because it will reduce the file space also. Imagine the files he did, the bootstrap files, maybe it is a large memory. Then if I include that into my project also will be large memory and will take a lot of time to load, right? Instead of making it all files load, for example, see this bootstrap one, it is having 1,000 classes and it is a big file. I don't want to use all 1,000 classes, isn't it? I will use maximum 10 or 2. Then this for this particular purpose, loading whole files is not good idea. Okay. So that's why we will use it in online, sir, which will make our performance speed. Okay. Now let's start our logic. And at any point when you get any kind of doubts like this, sir, ask me. Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. So I just included the bootstrap. You all understood how to include it, right? Did anyone tried it yesterday? Bootstrap? Raise your hand if you tried it. Good. What about remaining people? Wanna try tomorrow? No? Feel it like no trying only? Try it, Ray. It is easy only now. See, I just gave the classes, sir. Automatically it came. Now let me give here display flux automatically. Align item centers. Align items center. Then I will get all the items center, sir. I'm not getting it. Why? Justify content center. Huh? Text align center will go with horizontal, na? So let's check it here. What is stopping it? See, back it is center only. Down that brown color is coming, na? Why that is coming, I have to know. So it is having some margin down. See, it is having margin, bottom margin. Okay. So that is because of the bottom margin, it is coming like that. Now I will say it like that's what the advantage of box model. I will make it margin M0. Seriously? Or MB0. Control X. We'll see it exactly why it's coming like that. Anyway, next one, sir, hero section. If you remember it, how I did it the previous one, similarly, I'm doing it. Okay. So that you will understand it. Next one, hero section starts. Now, hero section is the easiest section where you will have left and right columns. Okay. You can make it however you feel it, sir. I am making it left and right. Okay. After I made it with this one, I will make it slider in the next applications. Okay. So I will make it here div dot hero, and automatically inside this left side div dot left. No, here hero will be row, sir, and div dot left dot row, no, call, and at the same time div dot right dot call. So automatically two columns will be divided, right or not? You guys know it, right? Yeah. So I'm just going with this, sir. I'm just increasing. Is it okay font size? Yeah. Sir, actually in components of the Bootstrap, you can make it toggle menu also. I will show it to you. Toggle menus. Now, then the left and right columns in the left side. Let's do it quickly. Left side, we will have heading H2. I am with a span of Pikachu and having a H3. I shout span. Good. Now, sir, again, I'm saying it. This lesson is not about Pikachu. Lesson is about the Bootstrap. Okay. So the problem with telling the different examples is like people will remember the Pikachu at the end of the session, not the Bootstrap. Okay. Remember the Bootstrap, how we are using it. And why you also develop it something further. Okay. And then let me have some paragraph, which is lorem 30. And then we'll have a div with buttons, sir, class buttons, which is button, button with a class, btn, btn primary here, click button about and contact. You can make it more and more interactive. Now right side one image, sir, and inside the src I will go with the image. On top I have one logo image now, that only I'm making it as a big image. Go here, down. Okay. Now automatically two columns divided, sir. Okay. See, I didn't write a single CSS. It was actually not bad. Okay. So we will make it more beautiful by using some more CSS classes. Okay. Now this div, which is having hmax height as 100 and padding 5 and then colon 8 colon 4 increase the height and width of it. Let's inspect it and let's make it. Padding, I'm getting it. I want the height to come more. Height 100% important. Okay. See, sir, always Bootstrap will go this thing called, exclamation mark important. You know why it will go with like that? Because if any other ones give any other property, it has to overcome that one. Okay. Uh, Even in the mobiles, it was okay. Now I wanted to apply it to whole display width 100 and it is coming as display flux, justify center, align item center. Sir, again, one more question. Someone asked a question like, sir, if we are doing everything like this, why do we need to learn CSS? If you don't know CSS, you can't do this. If you don't know CSS, you won't understand anything that deflex and all. It's like after knowing the CSS, it will make your work easy. Okay. Now, yeah, still it's not coming nicely. Style, I'm giving alternate style, height, 80 VH. Here, height is not taking it as VH. Now, okay, let's increase the height and width of this only so that everything. So let's increase the font size. Let's increase these things. so that it will be beautiful. Height 300, width 400. Okay. Now increase the font sizes also, ma. Now this one is having padding 3 and each one. So I'm gonna write in another style CSS also. Inside this, I'm gonna write everything. For this span, if it is possible, I will give colors also. Text, you have text black, text white, text primary, text success I will give. Sir, what does it mean by text success, sir? Green color. Very good. Same thing, it will happen here also. Okay. Then class text success. And this one will be text success emphasis then. Okay. And let's increase the font size also. Font weight, bolder. You can say large. This one is not working now. Let's remove it. Dot left, H2, dot left, H3, font size, something 48 pixel. Okay. Then next one, sir. See, now give a short review on grid, please. Okay, we will do it. Don't worry. Now, sir, this is home. If someone clicks on the home, it will go with this. What if someone clicks on about? It should go to about page, right? Now, earlier application when I did, what happened is I did it like in one page only, different sections. Now this time I will put each one separate page. Each one will be one page. Okay, just to make a change, but both will be same, right? Now I'm gonna create two pages, sir, which is about.html and contact.html, and we'll finish it quickly. About.html, sir, and contact.html, sir. If I go to about.html, exclamation, enter, which is about. Now, if someone clicks on this, if someone clicks on the main index.html, here anchor tag in the about, where is this about is here. If someone clicks on this about, sir, then dot slash about.html. So what is the problem is here, if I do this, if I click on about, now about page is coming. About page is not having that header and all, right? So the header will be common for all pages. So I will copy that particular one header and I will go with that. And one more interesting point here is if you go with something React or Angular, these kind of problems you will not have it. You will not repeat your code two times, three times. But if it is basic HTML, sir, you have to repeat that header again and again. Okay. Now I'm gonna repeat it, the basic header, and I have to repeat this animate link and all the things because I'm writing it completely new HTML page. Control C and here Control V. Now here also. Someone called. Next one here exclamation mark, enter, and then next. All these files also have to be included with style.css. Usually, sir, what the people will do, if you are writing, if they are creating one project for HTML and all, they will put all HTML files in one folder. They will put all CSS files in one folder. For header, they will write one CSS header.css. For main, they will write one another CSS main.css. Like that, they will write for each and every particular file. They will write different CSS. But I'm writing everything inside the style only because once you learn React, Angular, or some any other higher technologies, you no need to repeat this kind of things. There is one principle in the developing field called dry, don't repeat yourself. Okay. But unfortunately for HTML it won't apply because HTML there is no other choices. You can do it with JavaScript also. Actually, if you have JavaScript, in JavaScript you can maintain it. We will see it later. Okay. Online is voice is okay now. About page header will come and it will give you some about sir section dot about, and about is a container, and automatically inside this about what you will have, you can have I will use nice things. Sir, you can whatever the HTML tags, everything you can use it in Bootstrap, sir. Okay. I am gonna use some interesting thing called table. Tables, right? Table, you can use it directly here. Now I will write it here in the about container. I'm gonna put one div row, which is having paragraph of lorem 200, and then after this div, you are gonna have another div which is row, and inside this div dot column asterisk 2. Now inside this, I'm gonna write image. I will place the same image everywhere because I'm not having another image. Download it. I know that. Don't worry. Okay. Very good. Good suggestion. You can download my code and you can change it if you want it. Okay. At that time, you can do it. No. Then alt something. Alt, sir. People may think it alt is easy. Alt, you have to put it. When it comes to SEO purposes, alt is very important. Okay. Alternative. In case if your image is not loaded nicely, you will get that alternative text, right? Now here I will put a table, sir. It's like something about the Pikachu, and the left side it will have its photo, and right side a table having its own values. Like you guys know the Pokemon, right? You will have its type of the Pokemon, and you will have some statistics for it, height, weight, something. Have you guys at least played cards in the childhood? In that you will have now table, which is having class table, sir. And inside this table, online, if it is low sound, please increase your sound. Funny, right? Now, tr, which is table row. Array, this is the problem. Okay. TR asterisk 3, TR asterisk 4. Inside the first one, TH asterisk 3, having serial number, having, no, TH, TD asterisk 2, Control C. Then next, Control V, Control V, Control V. Height 2 centimeters. No, let's make it 4 centimeters. Then next, weight 200 grams. Then type, it's a land Pokemon. Power, electric shock. And for the people who didn't watch this particular one, just in an introduction, you will have so many things in stats. Like Pokemons will evolve, right? You guys don't know, right? Okay, Chodo. Okay, this class is not about that. Anyway, now that's it. Table. Now let me go and see. See, automatically a table will get beautified, sir. And you can make it more beautify. I will give some margin and all. First thing, go here on padding top, margin top, which is 5, and padding top, padding, which is 5, sir. And sir, this is a basic table, na? Guys, this is a basic table, na? When I teach tables in the HTML, sir, I told how to put borders and all. In CSS, also you understood. Basically, table will not have any borders. Now you can make it easily here. Table, you will have so many properties. See, table active, table bordered, table borderless, table danger, right? I'm using one thing, table striped. You know what it will have? It will have striped things like this, alternative ones. So, so usually Bootstrap will not allow something like this, sir. Bootstrap will allow things like inside the table, it will go with 3 things. T head. Did you guys know this? T head, T body, and T foot. These are the semantic tags which are inside the table, sir. T body, T foot, T foot. Now I'm just gonna write it. Sir, instead of funny websites, make it some kind of nice. Okay. Now T body, T head is something H1, statistics. So try to understand it. Try to put lists. Try to put images. Try to put anchor tags. Try to put tables. Everything you learned in your HTML, you can apply it directly in your everything you learned in CSS. You can apply it directly in the Bootstrap, sir. Okay. So without writing them, without writing any CSS, automatically you will get. Now T foot. Now go here and now T foot is coming as after this. T body, it's fine. So I want it to be in center, sir. Text center. That's it. Class text center. Text center. And you can make it, sir, any row I can make it active, any row I can make it deactive. See, for example, this row is there. If I write it here, T class, class here, tech, sorry, not text, table, or row danger. Eh, I think table danger. Table danger. Only the first one will become danger. And if I go to the second one here, if I say class, table, success, see, automatically the second one will become success. And you have some things like this. Now let me make it class, table, active. Now see, this one is the active one. Now I can make it hover also. Instead of this all, I will make it table striped, table hover. See, I can hover it like this. Can you see it? Automatically a basic hover effect will come. Sir, here two columns I gave, so that's why it divided it into nicely. If you give 10 columns also, automatically it will only divide it into 10 columns, nice bordered one. Okay? Are you getting it, my point, ma? And make it more and more, explore it so that you will get it. And then that lorem one also have some, if it is having some padding top, it will look good. PT, free, then perfect. Next, home. Why it is not going into home? Because I didn't mention for home means home. Oh, go here. Where is header? Huh. Here, home means I will just give slash. That's it. Dot slash nothing. Okay, you can write it index.html, or if you give it dot slash nothing, automatically it will load to the same page. Okay. Now, or else here I will go this index.html, about.html, and then contact.html. And same thing, sir. I will copy it. These three things. Let me change it here in the about also. Now, whatever the header is there, I am just copying it, this header, for the contact. Let's go to contact page. Okay, already header is copied in contact page also. Okay, only this one is not there. Dot slash index.html dot slash contact.html. And last but not least, sir, putting lists or putting buttons or giving colors per table, images, anchors. This is all one part. You can make it this one's easy using the Bootstrap. The another interesting part in the Bootstrap is it can even give you nice forms also. Okay, you all remembered forms, right? In HTML, we can do forms. Same thing, Bootstrap also will give you forms, sir. If you see it, Bootstrap will give you by default something nice forms. I will show you the classes of the forms. Now go here, go to Bootstrap forms. So all you have to give classes as form control. Class is form control. If it is class, any input type form control, automatically it will have class. See, you can make it more beautiful. The moment you hover outline, which is shine, and automatically without writing any CSS, you can get it. Now this is a check type. And sir, while doing it, some people may feel it difficulty to write this all. You can directly take it here, come here, copy paste your code. Okay, you can copy it from here and you can paste it in your code base also. But I will like to write it. Now class form control. This guy put only form control, which is not a bad thing. And here also form control, form check input. And that's it. I don't need to put any breaks. Oh, that was nice. Let me write it here in the control. Sir, I am taking one form, sir. Form. I'm not taking any actions. Form with a class. Form. Oh, there is no particular one to specify it. Empty 5. So that margin top will come 5, sir. I think everyone knows what is MT, PT and all, right? MT means margin top. MB means margin. Uh-huh. What is margin left? Paka? Margin right. Both are wrong. Left is MS. Huh. Right is ME. Why? Because this bootstrap guy will call left side as start, right side as end. So L means yes, R means E according to his language. So remember that. What? మనం చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చా అలా చేయలేము no 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 see you can't change it ME MR those things because he already wrote it but if you want it you can write directly you can give margin left your own okay but you have to write margin left if you give ML nothing will happen okay because there is no ML there that's it now go here now go here why to waste the time let's take this code someone said something tack cat everyday cats only one day I like to see dogs I'm a dog person not cat not at all class here empty 5 so try to explore the documentation ma go here click with now it's not great let's make it center see it's not the exact one which we thought it so I want this form to be in a div and the div has to be having complete one with a flux form will be at the center of the page simple so let's take it sorry mobile once again repeat I will tell you don't worry okay. So I'm taking one div sir okay this div is class container so automatically you will have left and right some space and then I will make it flux okay and I will make it as justify center and then I will make it align item centers so whatever the items which are inside this particular one automatically will be center of the page now if I will put one form sir here form and form is I'm having it empty 3 and inside this form sir let's have it each and every one a separate values here I'm gonna have div for input okay now inside this label each label will have a class name sir form label and after this label sir label is email address label is email address and then here input what is the input type for email sir email very good you have input for email sir And for this, I'm giving a class form control. Form control. See, I got the form here and automatically see this ones. Sir, interesting point is this. Normally, what will happen, after label, the input will come immediately right and you have to make it break and all. Okay, here you don't need. The bootstrap will take care of the remaining. And the same way, I'm going to repeat it. And the same way, I'm going to repeat this one. Another input, email, input, password. And here both are labels only. Here type should be password. And then here also password. And then let's have a button, btn class. Okay, submit it, which will have class btn, btn primary, no, btn success, primary or success, your wish. Okay, okay, now let's make it a br so that it will come in another line nicely. Now let's have hold this form having a border, sir. ఇన్సైడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ లేబుల్ తర్వాత బిఆర్ వాడకుండా వస్తుంది అని చెప్పినాను. ఓకే, ఆఫ్టర్ లేబుల్ వితౌట్ యూజింగ్ బిఆర్ we are getting the input na. Okay, we can use the br or we may not, but by default it will come after the label. Now here button. Now the next one, I will put some borders also here. Box shadow, you can have here shadow, sir. Some shadow is coming. And padding 5, right? And if I use br, it will be in next line. I removed it. Nice. With a heading here. H1 contact me. Then flux direction. Flux should be colon. And align item centers, why it is not working? Justify content center. Align items also should work now. So to make it work, style, height, ATVH. Sir, you can make it more good if you go to the Bootstrap official ones. Now, Bootstrap will give you so many nice features, sir. It will do validations also. Bootstrap forms. In the next, we are going to increase this project into something validations and all also. But I'm going to show it to you. See everything in the Bootstrap official documentation. Basic form controls. I'm going to show you quickly. See, you can have a normal forms here, normal form control. And this is form control for text area. Okay. And then, so you have to give class names, form control. Automatically it will come. Any form control, it is same. Okay. If you want to increase the size, sir, for larger devices, form control LG. For smaller devices, form control SM. For medium devices, form control MD. Those things were existed so that you can automatically reduce the width. Okay. Now, you can even give placeholders, sir. You know placeholder, right? Basically, it will only take it whatever the placeholder nicely. Okay. Now, see. Now, after a form, this is called form text. What it is called? Form text. If I give form text after a particular form, sir, it will keep it after that particular div. Okay, so that users will understand it. Okay. By seeing this password, I will understand it should be 8 to 920 characters or something. Okay. Then next, the reason we will use it is once the user submitted, he will get error. And at that time, I will show it. We will see it how we get errors and all. Complete functional website we can make it, sir. Now, sir, if anyone we want to disable, we have to say it like disabled. Automatically, it will be disabled. Now, this is read only input. You know that, right? You have to give a flags disabled, read only, required. Did you remember, ma? Same thing, sir. Here. Now, this is just a button and it is a hidden one. See, file input. You can now actually you can make it customize your file input however you want it. File input. Did you remember the file input? It will come very basic if you use the normal HTML, sir. You can change it in CSS and you can change it here also. This is color picks, data list. These are the values they gave. Now, one of the interesting features for the forms in the bootstraps are floating labels. What are floating labels are this? For example, you have seen this feature in so many ways. If you go to Netflix, sir, Netflix, sign in. See, here email and phone number are coming, right? See that placeholder. It is a placeholder only now. But the moment you click on the placeholder, what is it happening? It is going to the top left. That is called floating label. What it is called? Uh, Now, normally, if you write a label, what will happen? Label will be outside the input box, right? But I want the input label to be inside, and at the same time, on a click, it should go as a floating one. Okay, that feature will be by default inside the Bootstrap. So, how to use that, sir? First, you normally how the label will be label input, na? This time, what you have to do? First, you have to give input and then label. Let me show it to you in a simple example. See, same feature, right or not? So how do I do it, sir? Same thing. You have to mention it as floating label. That's it. If you put float label, automatically it will be float labeled. Now, Chepama, tell me your doubts. Doubts? Arre, tell me, Ray, if you have doubts, sir. No worries. Go here. I am just changing it label. Sorry, someone said something. Doubt? Control X, Control V, and then it needs to have a placeholder. Enter email, and then it also needs to have a placeholder. Enter password, and form floating. So if I go to my particular code, sir, why it is coming next to it? Floating form. Go here. It is no need to have any label only then. Let me just remove it and see. Form floating, I have a form. Okay, everything needs to be mentioned as form floating, not the form. Okay, Control X. Sir, everyone focus, sir. Whatever the div you are giving it this both, let's give it as form floating. And then here also form floating. And then let's see will it work or not. See, boys, focus here. What is there, Vavre? Okay, but majority of the work is done by Bootstrap only, na? So you can make it a gap for nice gaps. I will put the breaks. So automatically between that particular ones, nice gap will come. Sir, if you see, this is how the Netflix ones. See, and you can put that messages also. These messages, what are they, sir? They are the form. They are the form text. What is that? Form text, and you can put that form text also. Sir, how do you do in the CSS without Bootstrap? It will be a big trouble, sir. You have to make it the position absolute, and you have to make it into the top zero. Okay. Now go here down. Now, sir, one more problem. Whenever you are typing it, there will be one icon. Did you remember? Normally for websites, you will have one eye icon. If you click on it, automatically it will show and it will disappear. That thing also you can do with Bootstrap easily. Now if I go with the Bootstrap here, see, these are floating icons. We already seen floating icons and all. Now if you go for layout, I think where it is in layout. No. Sorry, I think you know the basic layout, right? If I want, you can put, see, how do I put these three things here? Three things, they will put it in one row and they will put it in a column structure. Okay. Each one will be one column. And first one will be more columns than the second ones. And then for checkboxes, sir, form check-in boot. For radio buttons, form radio. Okay. And now see, they explained it as column MD6, MD4, and MD2. And it's a basic one. You all know that, right? How do you go with the columns and all? So horizontal form layout. I think where is this I? Hide password will be there. See, you can make these validations directly here. Okay. Now, how do you make validations also? I will show for that. We will see somewhere here only one option will be there. Anyway, now, sir, did you all remember the validation, sir? Client side validations. Okay. Sir, client side validations, it can be done, sir, here very easily. That means I will put one particular value as a required one. And whenever it is required, if someone is not, giving it value, what it will do normally, it will just show something. It is a required field, must fill it like that, right? Now I can make it here appear. See, I will go here and all you have to do is here, you can see if I'm filling it. If I did not fill this particular one, and if I go here, submit form, and then see the points, here I can see it as required, right or not? So how they did it? Go here and check it here. Input required. See? So just if you give required, sir, and I will give here form class Form class here. Validation. Where is this has validation? Okay. See, needs validation. It should be actually. Now here, no validate. Then each one, sir, I'm giving this input field as required. I'm giving input field as required. Now I will give you the feedback in case if this particular one is good, if this particular one is fixed, what do I have to give? Valid feedback, invalid feedback I will give. Give class valid feedback. Good. Then same thing, sir. Div class invalid feedback. Invalid feedback, sir. And here I will say needs, it is required. It is required. Sir, if I go here, now go to my application. Everyone focus here, ma. See, why are we using no validate is because whenever you submit it, it will automatically will submit it, sir. I don't want it any other validations. I wanted validations done by the bootstrap. If I did not put that no validate, by basic HTML will have some validations now showing if you do HTML required, it will show some pop-up, right? That only will show. Okay. So to overcome this one, we will use this. Now, instead of searching, why can't we just search by using, we can do that search box, right? He's right on. Now, let me go here and let's click it here, sir. If I did not enter anything and if I'm submitting it, hey, why it is submitting it here? I just named it as required only, na? Area required, I named it. Why? And that is also, I did it for label, very bad. It has to be for this. Now, eh, why input required needs validation or has validation? The next validation needs, I whatever it is. See, needs validation only it is. Form label, form control, both are right only. Let me remove it. This is a basic one. I know that if I put it, then it will not show the basic one. Okay. Did I put the button type equals to submit? Button type equals to submit. Why it's not working, Ray? Form. Huh? అర్థం కాల ఆ ఇన్పుట్ లేబుల్ కి ఐడి ఫర్ అక్కర్లేదు ఇవ్వకపోయినా ఏం కాదు బేసికలీ ఫ్లోటింగ్ లేబుల్సే కదా ఓకే form control is already given. This is having form control. Label is having form label. Okay, I will see it. Okay. Now, everyone, focus here. Sir, till now we just discussed the basic classes, how it works, right? Now, Bootstrap is actually component, component library, component CSS library. It's not only giving you classes, it will also give you components. What are the components? Are component means they will only build one particular tool completely and they will give you that code. Now, if you go here, now I'm gonna use this thing, sir. See, everyone focus here. Go to in your docs, see the components, see how many components are there. This all components Bootstrap will automatically will give you. You can use any of these components directly using a particular class. Now let me show you each and everything so that we can use it. First one, accordance. You know what are it mean by accordance, sir? Accordance means for FAQs we will use. For frequently asked questions we will use it. If you go to Netflix, now basically you will have according at the end of the page. When I told you to do this one, I told you to put it as static. Did you remember? Now see, you can do something like this. Right, ma? This is called according. In some websites you will see arrows there instead of plus symbol, open arrow and close arrow you will see. Okay, different applications will go with different ways, but majority of the applications will use this for the FAQs, frequently asked questions. Okay, now I am, if I want this FAQs inside my application, all I have to do is class according. If I write class according, see, if you write this one, automatically it will come. All you have to do is class according and the according item, how many items you want, that many, and each item will have header and the header and the body. Header will be collapsive one, sir, and the body one will be the what is actually the content inside. Clear, ma? Are you getting my point? Now same way, see, if I take this one, now if I go to my code and inside the about, let me go here down, let's just write it. Now go here, check it the about. Now see, now is it working, sir? No. The reason it's not working is because you are not having the JavaScript, sir. Bootstrap also gives you JavaScript also. Now let me go to the Bootstrap. Let's go to docs. Let's open it. Let's open it here. Introduction. And then earlier I copied CSS. Now I'm copying JavaScript also. Control C. I'm copying it in index.html. Sir, JavaScript files will be at the end of the body, sir. Similarly, like CSS files at the end of the header. Okay. At the end of head. Paste. Inside the about also paste. So they already write JavaScript also, which you can able to use it. Okay. Now go here and understand it. Are you clear, ma? And you can edit it however you like it. All it will go with accordion items. Each one is one item, sir. And each item will have a header and each item will have a body. Is it clear, sir? You can change these icons. You can put it however exactly like Netflix. You can able to do it. Okay. Now, one more thing, sir. Whenever you are eh, somewhere, some noise is coming. Now, pin drop silent. Seriously. Now, focus here, ma, everyone. In future, when you go to the jobs, what will happen? When someone asks you do this particular kind of thing, you should know what is it called. If you know what it is called, for example, if you know this one is called FAQ, one is called as accordion, you can directly type it in Google. Anyway, you will go over Google only. You can directly type it in Google accordion. Automatically, you will get thousands of accordions. Okay. But if you don't know the actual term, what it is called, then it will be difficult. Similarly, banner section is called as hero section. I told you now. Same thing, these labels are called floating labels. Now, slowly we will see what each one is called. After recording, sir, next one, alerts. You know alerts? Some kind of alert, how you will get it. Okay. Yes, the alerts can be created here. This is primary alert. Alert class, primary alert, automatically you will get this kind of alerts. Now, this is secondary one, success, danger, warning, info. Everything inside the Bootstrap will be having this six along with dark and light. Okay. Now, how do I write it, sir? Just simple class alert, alert primary, and role you have to give alert. That's it. What is the use of it? Now, if you give this one as particular div and you can make it in whenever someone clicks on a button, you will give this alert. Okay. Now, how do you get it? Whenever someone clicks on a button, you will get that. That also will be there in Bootstrap. Don't worry. Okay. Basically, whenever you are popping out with one div alert, you can write it directly here. Okay. Now, badges. Now, see, anywhere you may see these badges. Like, for example, if you go to Netflix, every movie will have their own tags. If you go to your social media networks, also, you will have tags. Na? These are called badges. What they are called? Badges. Badges will be like this attached. Something attached. For example, in your phone, you will get notifications. Whenever you get notification, WhatsApp symbol on top right corner, you will see 6, 7, 8 something on red color. Okay, that is called badge of that particular icon. So we will take icon, WhatsApp icon, and badge for it. Automatically, the badge will be on the right top. We will place it. In normal CSS, you have to place it right top, but here it will be automatically placed. Now, see, let me show it to you. See, button notification. Whenever I click on the button, it can increase. I will make it the program like that. And where it is increasing on the badge, that 4 is there now. That 4 is called badge. And it can have different colors, sir. Badge primary, badge secondary, badge, success, whatever it is. Now, next, you can make it a nice position also. This is how our WhatsApp and all will come, right? You have to give it like badge position. Automatically, it will be positioned on the top. You have to give what position it is. Next, same thing. See, so these are called badges, sir. If I have something pill badges, these are called pill badges. Means some tablet pill like that. It will come. These are used for tags. In your social media, your tags will be like each one has one pill badge. Okay, and each one can be clickable. That's it, sir. Any doubts till now? Any doubts, sir, till now? No. Next one. Breadcrumb. Can anyone heard? Did anyone heard what does it mean by breadcrumb? Breadcrumb. No one? If anyone go to any blog sites, blogs, no, instead of going into some site, I will show it in my screen only. That would be better. Sir, breadcrumb is a simple feature. You may see it in any websites, any blogs. If you read any post, sir, for example, you are inside home. Okay, home. You opened one. You opened one file like product or some post. You see something called post. How to do something. Then you will see this kind of path on the top, right or not? Some websites you will have directly path like this. Some websites will have a path like this. Okay. Different websites will have a path like this. This is called breadcrumb. Usually blog websites or posting websites will do that. Have you ever seen this something like this? That means you are not exploring the websites only. See, web development means first you have to see the websites. Then you will understand what you need to develop. If you go here, let me go to breadcrumb and you now some magazine website. See, this website itself is having a breadcrumb. See here, it is having Jacob Cube slash March 17 slash 99 comment. Something is there, na? That is called breadcrumb. Why it is used? It will describe you about that particular page you are in. Okay. Usually we will have author, we will have picture, or we will have dates, we will have post title, okay, or directories, folder structure, like that it will be there. That is called bread crumb. And in there are different styles, sir, breadcrumbs also. If you want to know, so like, see, there are different types of people will put different breadcrumbs. Now it is the oldest way having it in the location. See, home, server, something, something location wise. Okay, level wise location. If you go to any website, downloading files, you will have these things. Okay, now the main benefit of the breadcrumb is that user will understand which path he is in. Okay, user's path will be shown inside the UI using the breadcrumb. Now I will show you different breadcrumbs the Bootstrap will give you, sir. See, you can make it easily like this, which is all you have to give is breadcrumb. Inside that, you have to give what breadcrumb which is active now. Breadcrumb item. Same like how you give accordion items. Is it clear, till now? Now, let's make it better and better. Same thing, you can change the divider. Breadcrumb divider, you can normally slash will be the divider by default, and you can make it asterisk, you can make it arrow, whatever the dividers also, you can change it. Only if you want to include these properties, you can do it, ma. Now, instead of the divider, normally he gave some kind of image here. So that image came here. Arrow only he gave it image because he wants his own image. Now, without any divider, he put empty divider and he gave it. You can make it however you like it. Then next, buttons. I think you already know what are the buttons here, right? Buttons will be like based on the background. They are changing it, sir. Here you can make it button BTN. Always button has to be mentioned with BTN. Then after BTN, BTN primary, BTN secondary, BTN success, BTN danger, info, warning, dark, light. Total 8 will be there. Now you can see it, sir. See, these are the total things. Okay. Now, what if, sir, what if you are having 2 or 3 buttons? You can make the buttons as a group, which is called button group. What it is called? Button group. For paginations and all, button group will be so much useful. For example, here in the button group, see, you may see something like this. For paginations, You guys know paginations now. When you have more and more items, what you will do, you will put 1, 2, 3, 4 something paginations. Each one is called one button only. So they will mix up all the buttons as a group, and you can write it here button group, so that they all will be combined automatically. Okay, see here they are. Each one is button, BTN primary, BTN primary, BTN primary, and they are in BTN group. Automatically they will become group. See, sir, for smaller things you may use it, but when it comes to larger ones, don't use BTN group more times, because it will have a disadvantage also. See, what if the BTN group, if it is bigger one, okay. If it is small ones, instead of clicking middle, the user may get clicked by right or not? Accidental click may happen when all are combined. So that will irritate the user experience. So user will feel it like he clicked right, but it is going it wrong. So that's why we will not go with BTN group much. But only in the necessary conditions where we can't avoid, we will use BTN group. Okay. The next one of the feature which I like is cards. That means you can literally earlier we used cards. If you remember, for projects I used card now. For that we have to struggle so much. Now for this you don't need to struggle much. Automatically display grid by default. What is the display structure in the Bootstrap, sir? Grid. By default, what is the display structure? Grid. So here if you write card, automatically it will attach to card, sir. Now here if I write it inside the contact, now here if I inside the about, if I write it here a div, and inside this if I write it here, sir, div dot card, then automatically a card will be created, sir. Inside the card you can give card image, card title, and card body, and card button. Total you will have three things: card image, div, which is you can give class, card, see, card header, card body, card footer. You can give however you like it. Now I'm giving card image, and if I give it here inside this one img tag, src, let's go here, let's copy this img tag, card, go here, type it, see. Now automatically inside the about, the image came as a card one, sir. Now you can make it. How do you know the difference is? You can make it here and div. Okay, inside the card only. You can make it div with a class card body, and inside the body you can give div h1 class card title of the card. You can write whatever it is, and then if you write it here, text, some paragraph, lorem 20. Now here if I write class card text, are you getting my point, ma? So automatically a card will be created, sir. If you see it here, it will be like when you have multiple things, when you have multiple cards, automatically it will only make it in a grid-like structure, sir. See, this is how the card will be there. If you declare a particular thing into a card item, cards uses and which case you can use. If you remember when I did the portfolio site, I did a grid-like structure. For that, we have to put so much struggle, right or not? Instead of doing it in a grid-like structure, and each one is called card only. If I directly give, automatically it will only take it as flex column, flex direction column, and it will place it image. See, exactly it will place our image inside this. It will not overflow, and automatically it will take card title here. Classes card title. This is card text, and image will be inside the card header, and the card title and the card text will be inside the card body, and the button will be in the card footer. Okay, and you can have card button. See how they are giving. Button is normally only without footer they give. Inside the body only they give. Simple. Any doubts, ma? See, now with this you can make the cards easily. Okay, you don't need to struggle much with the display grid structure. And if you put all of this in one grid, one div, automatically they will be in a grid structure, sir. Okay. The next one, last one, don't worry. Next one. What happened? Why everyone is dull? Boring. Obviously, don't worry. Tomorrow I will make it interesting. We will build it. Okay. Now carousel. Sir, carousel means slider, sir. This is very important point. So automatically, if you want any slider in your application, you don't need to worry about it much. Normally, sliders are having JavaScript, but if you write just class carousel, automatically a slider will come like this, sir. See, a div has to be given class carousel, and each one be carousel items. So carousel item 1 will have one image, carousel item 2 will be another image, carousel item 3 another image. Now instead of writing that, if I wanted 2-column structure slider, then I will give it in a div carousel item, and inside that you will put 2 call. That's it. Then you will get a 2-column structure layout. Are you clear, ma? And this arrows and all also you can define it. See, this is the arrow button. Carousel control preview and carousel control next. Automatically it will only write the JavaScript for you. How to make it the slide. Usually for sliding effects, you will go with JavaScript. Okay. Is everyone clear, sir, till now? Anyone have any doubts? Okay, everyone is waiting when it will complete, right? So that you can go and sleep, right? Then class. Oh, you guys are having again and again classes. Oh, yeah. Now, okay. So tomorrow we'll build our bootstrap ones. If anyone skip tomorrow, Monday directly come for JavaScript classes. Okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna complete it up. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Anyone have any doubts, you can mention it. Else you can start live. Online, if anyone have any doubts, you can tell me, ma. Unmute option, you can unmute the online people can unmute yourself, sir, if you have any doubts.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Hello,
Am I audible? Hello?
I can't hear you.
Hello, sir. Hello. Sir, are you listening? Hello.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Just a minute.
Hello.
Yeah.
सर कॉल 8 एंड कॉल 4 इसका क्या यूज होता है?
Sorry.
सर कॉल 8 एंड कॉल 4 ये एट्रीब्यूट का क्या
Call
यूज होता
8.
है? हाँ सर, एंड कॉल 4.
See, call 8 means column total 12 columns now. See, total 12 column structure it is. So if I give one particular div as call 8, automatically it will take 8 columns का space. And if I give call 2, automatically and next one will take 2 columns का space.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Sir, am I audible? Hello? Yeah.
Tell me.
Sir,
Yes, tell me, ma.
You told about 10 projects, right? I didn't find it in GitHub repository.
If you see it, sir, I see in my code is also it's there. if you see, and 10 projects are actually inside the uh, Google Drive. I think inside the Google Drive I gave it,
Okay, okay.
and inside the GitHub also it will be there. But GitHub is HTML5 2 p.m., not the HTML 2 p.m. Okay, I will delete the old one. See, this will be there. See, HTML JS project. I will show it to you also inside the GitHub. Let me go to GitHub. Say GitHub. If I go here, see HTML5 2 p.m. In this, see HTML CSS projects, 10 projects.
Yeah, okay, sir. Another question is like you copied the link from a CDN yesterday. Could you tell me about the CDN, sir?
A CDN means actually, CDN means it will be content delivery network. That means, for example, you want to share one particular file to me. What you will do? You will upload this particular file somewhere and you will give that link to me, right? Same where CDN will share, CDN will, everyone, they upload their code, their main codes, their main package codes inside the CDN. So CDN is the fastest server which has all the packages code. Okay, so using that link in my code, automatically that particular server will run.
Okay, okay. Bootstrap link also it will be in the CDN, right?
CDN. Yeah, Bootstrap, not only Bootstrap, anything will be inside CDN.
Yeah, okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other online have any other doubts now?
Hi sir, in my VS Code material theme icon not showing the images and images for icons.
Yeah, material icon theme only, na? You are saying it.
Yeah, I already installed, but it is not showing while you are working on that. It is showing.
Maybe no, maybe some other maybe some other code is stopping it. Try to use any other themes. Just check it in net. There will be several. I am using material theme. You can see so many things, not only material. Okay.
Okay.
Any other doubts? Do one thing. Check the specifications. Hello, Face. Tell me.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me doubts.
Yes, sir. I have a doubt. Sir, if we give a background image in CSS, how can I adjust its width and height, sir?
No, background image you can't adjust the height, width and height for that, but you can able to adjust it using background position.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'm giving one form background image, but it is not adjusting fully
Yeah,
fully
that's
occupying
what
the.
my point. See, you can't increase the height and width for the background image which you give, but
Hello, sir.
you can able to position it. You can position it in center. You can position it in top left. You can make it stretch. Try it background position. Okay.
Okay, I will start this, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Tell me, ma.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Tell me, ma. Hello, tell me, ma. Pallavi, you're saying something. Tell me. Hello, am I audible?
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me, ma. Hello, everyone can hear me, right?
Yes.
Then she's saying hello. Hello, anyone have any doubts? Okay, then. Bye bye. Thank you. We'll meet you tomorrow.